What up, YouTube, and what up, fellow Alaskans? This is the Frontier Friends. I'm Artie. This is James. Today we're going to do something different. We're going to talk about a current situation going on with a famous YouTuber known as EDP445. Also, he's known as Eat the Pussy 445. That's insane to me. Someone picked the name, but hey, every name's got a history, you know. So, for anybody who doesn't know about EDP, basically he's one of these YouTubers out here. To be honest, I can't even give a full detailed breakdown on the guy. I just know he's out there making videos. He kind of vlogs. He talks about stuff. He's a little inappropriate. I mean, in my opinion, I think he's inappropriate. But I guess compared to what he was doing before, ain't got nothing. It won't hold a torch, as opposed to what he was doing.
Well, I mean, he's EDP.
Yeah, you know. That's
I'm sorry, I didn't know anything about him until I saw it going off on YouTube.
Yeah,
and that's I was like, well, he's EDP. Like I don't know. I mean, maybe,
it's true. That's
maybe
the thing.
he holds some history, and that's what it sounded like from others, that he has some history, and like other YouTubers look up to him, and that's cool. But
yeah, we decided to do this video, on basically doing like we're skimming over a follow-up, and then we're gonna give our opinion on a situation, considering what the allegations are, what he should do, why, like in terms of being upfront about it. I don't know. From what we know now, we're probably a couple days late. He's probably in trouble already, considering the situation. But for any of you guys who don't know this guy, basically he's more famous for his memes as opposed to being famous for his following and his YouTube videos. Gritty humor, like dick, blowjob, and fart jokes and whatnot and all that stuff. And he came up, he had a following, people are inspired by him. That's all good, A lot of YouTubers that are out there right now that are starting up actually are, came up because of this guy, which is cool, hey, inspiration. He was moving along, and if I recall, I was actually shocked to find out that this guy actually had 2 million subscribers. I didn't think that. The last time I saw him, he was at like maybe 500K, like something like that. And I was just like, oh, well, he's doing something. He's getting paid to do it. But when I saw what had happened, I was like, oh, that sucks. And then I looked and I was like, man, he's already at 200, or two, not 200, but he's already at 2 million subscribers. That's insane.
I don't know. I went to the YouTube channel and it was like him eating Pizza Hut, or like him reading a book to his niece or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. For usually there's like a status when someone has like 1 million or 500,000. Like there's a quality to their video.
Mosquito inside your
face there. Yeah, we're outside.
Yeah, it's that breakup. It's that breakup season. I was like, oh man,
the bugs are out. But yeah, usually there's a standard, and I don't know. Just him eating pizza, saying he's gonna destroy it.
I guess it's a mukbang video. What's a mukbang? Do you know what that is? For any of you guys out there who know what that is, hit us up in the comment section. Help us out. We're relatively new to this. There's some little things that go on YouTube that I'm like, okay, I don't even know what that is. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not that new. We were around back when YouTube had YouTube poop videos. And it was just like, oh, goodness gracious. Or poop tube, or whatever they're called. Yeah, once again, so I'm just kind of contradicting myself. But anyway,
we'll edit that out.
I'm edit that out. But no, basically, yeah, I guess this guy, he's up there for his stuff. He's gotten good. He's got a solid following. I got notification on EDP back when my favorite YouTuber, Tyrone Magnus, watched some of his videos. So when he started watching them, I watched them and followed up. But I didn't stick around that long. I just did. You know what I mean? I just said, well, I'm not adjusted to his humor. I mean, it is what it is. To each his own. People like what they like. Some people don't like what they don't like. So I left it alone. But I guess fast forward to now, and here's where we are. The guy essentially was caught talking to underage girls, and I guess by underage, I believe I'm correct. The age was 13.
Yeah.
So no, that's not okay. And I guess according to, if you want to get into like a little bit more specific details about it, I guess him and a rival YouTuber, whatnot, were one guy wears Ravens gear. I guess EDP's a big Eagles fan.
Yeah.
The other guy was saying, hey, this guy's doing stuff with underage kids. He's messaging them and I'm spotting them. But people thought it was either trying to clout gain or whatever.
Yeah.
So I know they're tearing us up, man. And basically everybody kind of said the other guy was crying wolf. But I guess it turns back around. He did it again. He's back at it again. This time he got caught by amateur predator catchers or
Amateur
something.
YouTubers,
Yeah, another bunch of YouTubers. And we'll make a video about that later because I guess he's got some dark allegations against him. Which actually, they're not even allegations. They're actually true because he's got some videos leaked too. But anyways, yeah, I guess he got caught going to meet a 13-year-old to get a cupcake. Now look, I'm pretty sure he's a nice guy, but come on, man. Like, at some point you got to realize when you have a problem. I mean, how do you feel about the whole, going to get a cupcake? It's like, really? One cupcake, huh?
I mean, on one hand, I want to laugh, and I think, some of that stuff's funny. On the other hand, like, it's a 13-year-old girl. Like, that's not funny. That's sick. He should be in treatment. He was saying how he has a problem.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can get treatment and help. But then, too, like, the vigilante part of it, I don't know. I mean, you had one guy, it wasn't really well planned. He was like, hey, let's go this way. Oh, let's go this way. And then you had the other one who had the face mask on that was trying to be, like, more intimidating.
he was like, I want to shake your hand. Get away from me.
It was like $1.50.
It's like, dude, you're like $1.05, man. He's like $1.20, man. I'm like, dude, there's no way. Like,
I was kind of hoping EDP would punch him, just because it was like,
his little
he
attitude.
was cranking it up hostile when he didn't need to be.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. When you're breaking it down, I'm like, no, you.
And that's the thing. It's like, if you're really going to take it that serious, you would get law enforcement, but they weren't. They were hyping it up to get views, and, good for them.
That's another thing. For all you, like, amateur predator catchers out there, you guys better be careful, man. You never know when you're going against, like, a pedophile or you're going against, like, a serial rapist killer, man. Next thing you know, you're up there, oh, yeah, we're part of these, and we're here to ask you what you're doing. And next thing you know, the guy pulls a knife out and shanks you on camera. And you're like, oh, well.
And you got to be careful. If you're posing as a 13-year-old, like, there may be crimes that could be also perpetrating. Because, you're posing as a child, you're trying to get other, predators, but, you're very close to, you could be crossing the line.
And I guess that's what kind of, like, saved those guys, because the fact that he actually showed up.
Yeah, right.
That's essentially what saved them. Because if you think about it, like, you're not a cop, you're not a private investigator, you're not undercover.
And you're posing.
This isn't Chris Hansen's To Catch a Predator. This ain't, you can't be out here doing this nonsense. You come out here doing that crap, like I said, either law enforcement might get you, or a perp might get you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I see these mosquitoes, man, they're all over you, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, why am I scared? Maybe we're getting older. It's like, oh, gotta go to the hospital.
It's just the irritation.
Yeah, it's annoying.
But yeah, I mean, it was silly when he's like, oh, I'm here for a cupcake. And he was playing it off like he was like, oh, the camera's here. Yeah, what up? I'm EDP. Like, I'm comfortable.
I want a cupcake. Give me a knuckle bump. And the guy's like, I'm not knuckle bumping you. He's like flexing up on the guy. And I'm like, dude, calm down. All right? Relax. Just calm down. It's okay. You know what you're there for. You caught him. It's all right. Like, you don't have to get fired up. What, you do? Punch him in the face? Like, you get fired up and hit him in the face, and you're like $1.20. And he looks at you like, really? You're going to swing on me? For all you know, EDP could have had a gun on you. It's like, I had a gun on him. It's just, like...
Not even a gun, but if the other guy wasn't there, like, that would not be happening. He was $1.50. EDP was taller, bigger. You could have just grabbed him with one hand and, like, just held him there. That was the thing.
Like, where are you going to go now?
Yeah.
Now that you got me here, you try to set me up.
There was no 13-year-old girl, but you might do. Like,
no 13-year-old girls, disappointment. However, you are here. It's like, so why don't you go ahead and start rehearsing those lines? It's like, oh crap. Yeah. You see, it's just like probability. That's the scariest part about it. What could happen?
Yeah.
And nobody ever thinks about that. So I mean,
well, it was poorly planned. They're walking back and forth, and luckily, or I don't know, luckily, but he was pretty cooperative with it.
Well, he had no choice but to be because he got caught. He admitted everything on camera. He's just like, yep.
Well, he could have not admitted everything.
He could have been. I don't know what you're. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, again, YouTube and fellow Alaskans, we're not promoting anything this guy did. I'm just saying, like, if it came down to like a game of chess in terms of what was going on, he could have just denied the whole thing.
Yeah, and credit to him, it seemed like he was asking for help.
He was. He's like, I got a problem. I do.
Yeah.
I respect the shit out of that. I do. I'm like, damn, dude. He's acknowledging. He's like, yeah, like I got a problem. I probably should go to jail. I'm sorry, But nobody sees that. Everybody's like, oh, he admitted it. He's screwed. The last guy these predator poachers caught, it was Like 10 years, 10 years. I'm like, okay, that happens with anybody being caught on a underage dating site. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
hey, I don't know. My opinion, the guy, at least he acknowledges it. I feel like he needs to go get some help, go talk to somebody.
Definitely.
I mean, even aside from that video, like his actions on YouTube in general, like with his channel, his backup channel, he's started moving stuff around. And it's just like, all right, bro, you look suspicious, and then you acknowledge it. Like, these guys tried to scam me and say I'm not a pedophile. I am not a pedophile. I'm like, well, you said you were a pedophile, so, hey, like I said, I just said it again. He's doing a good job getting help. It's good for him. So.
Well, you click on his site, and he's reading to his niece, who looks like, a little girl, and that, I guess in the context of everything, that just looks,
it doesn't
creepy and scary, and hopefully not perpetrating on her. So.
I don't know. That's just. I don't know. It's a disturbing, like, sickness. I'm gonna call it a sickness. The innocence of a child shouldn't be tampered with.
Yeah.
Let a kid be a kid. Grow up. Let them have fun. Let them experience life. Don't destroy that because you got inappropriate sexual urges or whatever you want to call it, or fetishes, and you can't control them. That's just like I don't even know. That's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, get help.
Yeah, but hey, thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate it. If you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. Watch me slap these glasses off my face because it's mosquitoes.
They are.
And if you guys got something to say, you got something to correct us or give us info on, please hit us up in the comment section. Peace.
Peace.